So battery's on, just give it a little turn. Hello and welcome back to the channel. So of course this is not one of my TTs, so I've just pulled up at the most recent purchase. Yeah, a bit of an impulse buy. Word to the wise, don't look at things for sale when you've had a couple of beers. Doesn't help. But anyway, let's have a look at the car and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so this here is the latest purchase. This is a 225 BAM. It's got a pretty cool colour paint to it, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that very well there, but you can see it's got some sparkles on it. It's got some very interesting bits and pieces on it. The wing mirror as well. I've no idea what that eyebrow is, but hey ho. Door handles as well. So in terms of matching the colour, it would be very difficult, but the sills look in good shape. The previous owner did try to give it a quick little polish before handing over the car. It's got the OEM 9-spoke runnels on there. They could do with a refurb, but of course I'm not looking at making it a mint car. I've just saved it from going to the scrapyard or being broken. If we go to the back of the car, some little carbon touches there. I'm actually sure it won't be everybody's cup of tea, but it's certainly different. It looks like it did have a spoiler extension on here, so I'm going to have to get hold of one of those and get that fitted on. But in terms of the bodywork, it's a very, very straight car. But yeah, so my plan really is going to be just a case of get it buffed. And maybe where, if there is any lack appeal, get that done on there. Obviously the headlights could do with a little bit of restoration, as you can see, but that's fairly standard for a TT. And it's also a W reg, so without me cheating and checking, I'm fairly sure that that's a 1999 model, so it'll be one of the very, very early ones. So what it's doing or not doing. So yeah, let me grab the battery, we'll stick it on. So battery's on, just give it a little turn. So at the moment that's all it's just doing, so I'm going to put some fuel in it and I'll give that a turn as well, see if that helps. So this of course is 99 Supreme Run, bought from Esso. I know that people say that you can use E10 on these engines, but it's just not worth the risk, is it really, for the sake of a few pence a litre more. Let that chug. So that's the fuel in. I know it sounds like a very basic thing, but you never know. So put some fresh fuel in, let's turn it over again, see if that does it. So safe to say we've ruled out it's not petrol. Right, on to the next thing, so I'll get the top down plugged in. So, ignition on. Little top down scanner. And we'll see. Oops. We'll see if that does anything. But I'm sure that this has got to be running. Oh, we'll see. So there's the 4 APX coil packs. These ones. So these are the bolt down ones. As you can see, those ones, they're not even bolted, so they're not the right ones. And these ones, as you can see, there are 2 holes on the end. So 4 of those, 4 new spark plugs. I have no idea what that beeping is, but the ignition's on in a minute, but I still don't know what that beeping is. So that's the coil pack was ready on the car there. So I've just put an old spark plug on, because I've got a couple of those. I'm just going to see if that sparks, so I'll try and turn it over. Yeah, that looked like a non-sparky to me. So I've taken off that coil pack that was in whatever number that is. I don't know which way around they are. I know there's 4, but I don't know, but same experiment with a new coil pack. See what that does. So again, get a spark plug, whack it in the hole, like so, snug as a bug. And for you, my friend, hopefully going in this hole. Stick that there. Go for ignition. Then again, that could be a dead spark plug. Let's try a new one. Oh, that clipped in with some satisfaction then. So there's still no spark on that one, so I'm going to change them out anyway because I've got the correct coil packs to put in there, put the new spark plugs in, give it a bash, and then if not, because this topped on app is updating, so I can't use the scanner just yet, so I'll just crack on with taking out the old spark plugs, taking out the old coil packs, and then putting in the new ones. There we go. See, I can't tell if this is loose or not, or what, God knows. But of course, let's take a look. But that coil pack was a little bit damp. I'm not sure why the new one's not do what it should. And there, look, if you look at that, that's like soaking wet. There's just no spark in there whatsoever. So yeah, chances are it's a bit flooded, perhaps. Not sure how well you can see that. Get the camera to focus, but yeah, it's all wet. Right, let's get the others out, get this one in, and get the other three done. But again, already as you can see, there's a difference between the way the APX one sits to the one that's not for this engine. So that's number 2. So same test again as we did on the first one. It's probably not going to do anything, but check and see if we get a spark. Well, that's interesting. That's not even plugged in. Ooh, exciting. Let's put that coil pack on the spark plug we just put in. So, that one off. Schoolboy error. I'm not learning my lesson from the first time I did this. Put that in first, and then that bit. Otherwise, you got no room, boy. There we go. I'll tell you what, I definitely prefer doing this on a V6. There's no room to do anything. I think go down. There you go. See, now how the hell am I supposed to plug that in there now? That's a stupid design. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good job that this cable's more flexible than I am, but there's no way I'd be able to bend around that. That's in. Turn it into its home position. Down. I do have the bolts coming for that, but they're in the post. So we'll try that. I have made fire! I have made fire! So, I've lost the words. I don't have a clue what the heck I'm doing here whatsoever. But I've only changed 2 coil packs, 2 spark plugs, and that sounded alright to me. What do you guys think? So, get the other 2 in, and we might just be able to see if it drives. So I'll get them put in, and we'll take a look. Alright, so that's all 4 new coil packs in. under there. I don't know where this stuff lives, but I'll figure it out. So I'll put the oil cap back on because I don't need to get around it anymore. So that's done. So we'll go for startup again. Whee. Now that to me sounds like a healthy engine. Very good. Right, so we'll see if it'll move. So here we go, first attempt. Now I need to remember how to drive an auto. So see the clutch and seat's a bit far back. Somebody a bit taller than me was doing that. That's it. So we've gone backwards. No. Oh my life. Well, great. Burn supplies, it's running, it's driving, so get it cleaned up, get it for sale. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very, very happy. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one, which will be an update on the Yellow Roadster. But I'm gonna go and take it on the road and come back. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.